His team is down by 3. Pirouettes, tosses it up. Oh! Joker's wild!
The madness continues in the playoffs. With their backs against the wall, the young OKC squad showed that they're ready for the spotlight. Meanwhile, the Pacers fell into a 19-point hole versus Cleveland but came back swinging for another thriller ending. We got it all, so let's start in the West where the Thunder opened the game on an electric 12-2 blitz.
Hartenstein extra, shot clock is winding down. The jumper goes for Holmgren, a splash to open up play for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander accelerates and scores.
And this team feeds off this crowd here at home.
Open look, Williams, bottom.
And that's so important right there on that drive.
Shake and bake by Williams, flip it to the open man, Hartenstein with the hammer.
The energy in the building was through the roof, and it felt like one of those games where they blowed their opponents right away. But then, Nikola Jokic, slow and steady like the turtle against the hare, started orchestrating the Nuggets offense.
Jokic hooks a pass inside and sets it up for the Gordon deuce. Jokic would not be denied an opportunity for 3. Wiggins in, Wallace in, Brown from the other side, got him.
And how about that? Start the game, they were 0 for 6 from the three-point line.
Jokic flips it up and in.
Bigger and stronger than anybody on the floor, Nikola announced his domination on the glass early in the game. And he continued playing bully ball in the second quarter as well.
Tries to draw a charge. Jokic, though, once again, offensive rebounding, second chance opportunities.
Next, he reminded us of his sweet touch around the hoop.
At home with that shot.
Jokic with the left. That's vintage.
And to complete the triple threat, a long-range swish.
Porter to Jokic. Launches a 3, book it.
Talking about skills, his teammate is one of the best finishers around the rim I've ever seen.
Murray drive. Murray finishes.
You get the idea. The Nuggets were rolling and took over the double-digit lead from OKC. But SGA has been the MVP favorite for a reason this season, and he says, I'm here too.
Gilgeous-Alexander answers the MVP finalist. Holmgren drives and slams. Big finish. They cut off SGA initially. That won't stop them. And a chance for 3. The man can finger roll.
The Thunder answered the call with a 9-0 run to end the first half and go into the locker rooms down by only 2 points. The second half started with 2 amazing plays by Hartenstein on both ends.
Up top, Hartenstein with the throwdown. Set up by Holmgren and a foul call. And Hartenstein ready for Gordon with a big old block.
Wow, AG is a big guy himself and one of the best dunkers in the game. And for Isaiah to get this clean of a block, it's incredible. However, rim protection doesn't matter when Jokic and Murray decide to showcase their moves inside.
Jokic, full time. 24 now for Nikola Jokic. Standing officiating crew. Murray, nobody at the rim. And he corkscrews in for 2 and a foul.
That's just elite finishing. So Jamal took the scoring load early in the third to create another separation for Denver.
Murray fires, knocks it down, a triple.
You see Murray getting a couple of layups there, seeing that ball go through the basket.
Murray lines it up and drills it from long range.
He is heating up right there.
Murray, back in, turnaround. Oh, that's tough. Ice cold.
When he plays like this, the Nuggets are unbeatable. Murray with 13 of his 28 points in the period got him up by 9, leading us to this 3-pointer by Gordon, which marked their biggest lead of the game.
Extra, Gordon, he's cooking. Aaron Gordon knocks down the triple.
And with Jamal closing his cooking show for the night, OKC responded in style.
Holmgren retreats, Williams is open, off the rim, Caruso flies in, Holmgren! The crank!
Then watch Nikola here tangling up with Jaylin Williams.
7-point game, under 4 minutes to play in the third. Williams and Jokic getting into it. And the foul given to Nikola Jokic.
The Joker is hilarious. Anyway, he got Jaylin up in the air on the next possession.
Jokic fake. Jokic drive. Jokic scores.
Jokic was a monster inside the paint all night long. 6 of his 15 boards came on the offensive end as he put his team up by 11 again. It's like he was playing against a bunch of 6th graders. And while the Thunder role players were hitting their open shots, Nikola's teammates were non-existent from downtown.
Nuggets are running. Fans are booing. Westbrook is missing.
The Brodie continued hitting nothing but air in the final period as well.
Jokic to Westbrook, his three, air ball.
And while we're here, I gotta give kudos to MPJ for his atrocious outing of 2 points on 1 of 7 from the field in 30 minutes of action. Imagine being Nikola Jokic. You're doing everything in your power to drag your team into a position like this just to watch them bricklayers ruin it all. Meanwhile, the defensive specialist Lu Dort emerged on the offensive end when his team needed a spark.
SGA on the feed, Dort the three, money.
Dort was determined to take that shot. And Caruso open in the corner.
Lu Dort bangs it home. Back-to-back trays from Lu Dort. Lu Dort got a three.
Dort with 3 bombs from deep cuts the lead to just 2 points, and the crowd is loving it. And a couple of possessions later, Chet Holmgren got a great position inside and was able to tie the game. The Nuggets' points came exclusively from the free throw line in this stretch, as they couldn't hit a bucket for an entire 7 minutes. So the Thunder knew how to use that.
Thunder can grab the lead. Stop and go. Gilgeous-Alexander, so smooth. OKC up by 2 thanks to SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander inside. Hartenstein, big time flush. Switch out front, Gilgeous-Alexander with Murray. The packet, the fade. He's got it, and the foul. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts the Thunder in front.
On the other side, Jokic had to do it all by himself.
Murray makes his move around Hartenstein, floats it up. Holmgren gets a piece. Jokic is there. Tie game.
Jokic just tipping the ball to himself.
9 to shoot. We're down to 2:26 to go. Jokic floats it up. Banker goes. Nikola Jokic.
Where Jokic took over, doing it all.
7 to shoot. His team is down by 3. Pirouette, tosses it up. Oh! Joker's wild!
Oh my goodness, Nikola nails the Sombor shuffle over Chet to tie the game once again. Get this, the Joker was the only Nugget to score a field goal in the first 11.5 minutes of the final stage. Sadly, that's Denver's basketball in a nutshell for some games this season. In the meantime, SGA had someone to rely on in crunch time.
SGA with 8 to shoot. Some help from Murray. Kick, Dort, extra. Williams on the way. Connects! Thunder lead by 3. Big baskets down the stretch.
And after yet another brick by MPJ, here comes Shai to close things out.
Gilgeous-Alexander taking his time. High screen, Hartenstein. Shot clock is down to 6. Gilgeous-Alexander on target.
The entire arena explodes as Alexander puts his team up by 6 with 40 seconds to go. Playing 1-on-5, Nikola has to pass it up to Porter, who inexplicably misses everything. Jeez, this was painful to watch for Nuggets fans at the end. Another masterpiece of 44 points, 15 rebounds and 5 assists on 68% efficiency goes down the drain because of no help whatsoever. Matter of fact, this was Jokic's 7th career playoff game with 40 plus points, and the Nuggets have a losing record of 2-5 in those games. Oklahoma goes up 3-2 and will look to finish the job in Denver in 2 days. Heading east, the Cavs were ready to protect their home court and extend the series, jumping to a 19-point lead early in the second quarter, mostly thanks to Mitchell and Mobley.
Mitchell off to the races, to the rack, and he hits! And he's headed to the free throw line for the Pacers. Mobley! Beautiful flash and an exquisite pass from Garland. Cleveland's lead is 9 as they play a 10-2 run. Mitchell the snatch. Donovan Mitchell playing with fire in his belly.
The tide here from the Cavs.
15-point game, Mobley working against Toppin, the spin, the hook, and he puts it down. What a start from Mobley, he's got a dozen.
Cavs fans were enjoying themselves, but Tyrese made sure to ruin their party with his rainbow threes in a blink of an eye.
Defensively, they've done a great job, and that's what you want to see if you're Rick Carlisle, your best player.
Turner, as Allen is turned back. Turner, one of the elite shot blockers in the sport, and then it's Nesmith connecting from deep.
Making the Cavs feel.
Haliburton with a deep shot, and here come the Pacers. Haliburton looking for some daylight. He's going to pull again, and Tyrese Haliburton has ignited Indiana's offense. Haliburton on a skip, and there's the heat check. fast break opportunities, just 3 fast break points. Haliburton, and he buries another 3.
What is going on? Haliburton with a sizzling hot 5 of 5 from way outside completely erases the deficit. Unbelievable. So getting out of the break with the momentum shifted on their side, the Pacers ran the Cavaliers out of their own arena.
Haliburton steps into a 3 and he buries it.
They have been really good when they've attacked the rim, and they've just gone away from what's worked for them here tonight.
Siakam. Here comes Nesmith looking for a seam. Haliburton, good close, Hunter. Haliburton, beautiful teardrop. Here comes Garland, near side, bad pass for Okoro, and they turn it over. Thomas Bryant, like a runaway freight train, and Indiana on a 17-2 run. And they just cannot find any offense.
It's kind of painful.
Boy, dazzling pass, Haliburton to Bryant. Changed his mind, he went glass. Tough shot with Bryant on his hip. Pacers looking to push. Toppin, Euro step, and he's headed to the free throw line. Monstrous play by Toppin.
Obi puts Indiana up by 12 points late in the third. And just listen to this. The Pacers have gone on a 55-24 stretch in just 18 minutes of action. That's a 30-point swing right there. Man, when they're up and running like this, there's no team that can stop them. The fact that Mitchell was out for 5 minutes due to an ankle pain didn't help his team either. But he did return for the final period, and with 2 straight triples brought Cleveland to only a 1-point deficit.
Haliburton, boy, what a play by Jerome. Got the clean strip. Mitchell. First 3 tonight for Donovan Mitchell. As we come up on 5 minutes left in potentially Cleveland season. Mitchell, deep shot.
Seeing that, Hallie decides to respond with some crucial plays on both ends.
Jerome blocked by Haliburton. Haliburton on a push to the cup, lays it out and in. Tyrese Haliburton at both ends.
He emerged as one of the clutchest players in this postseason for sure. And Spida was carrying the Cavs up until now, so he continues doing that when it matters the most.
29 for Haliburton. Miles Turner, the big free throw. 6-point game. It'll be Mitchell to the line for 3, and he can cut the deficit in half.
Mitchell with the tough 3-pointer, and then he draws the foul as well, earning a chance to get his team back to a single possession. But he misses not 1, not 2, but all 3 shots from the foul line, possibly giving away the victory to the visitors. However, on the next play, he would totally redeem himself because...
Turn back, Mobley. We're down to 90 seconds. Into the corner, Mitchell bangs in a 3. Wow.
Donovan with 16 of his 35 points in the final period did almost everything he could, but Indiana showcased their depth in the closing moments of the game.
Here comes Nembhard into the paint, a little bit of contact, and he is headed to the free throw line. Andrew Nembhard with a massive potential 3-point play.
Does a great job, strong enough to go up through contact. Don't have to foul here, but you have got to come up with a stop.
5 to shoot. Turner. He puts it down. Miles Turner with the biggest shot of his season. And Indiana is up 9, and they can taste it.
Miles Turner drills the dagger into Cleveland's heart to send them packing for Cancun. Who would have thought that the Pacers would gentlemen sweep the best team in the East? Indy became the first team in NBA playoff history to make back-to-back conference finals as a 4th seed or lower, proving that last year's trip wasn't a fluke. And a more stunning fact is that they're now 3-2 in games when they trailed by 15 points or more in these playoffs. That just speaks volumes of their resilience. And they'll probably meet my Knicks in the finale, especially after the Celtics got the news about Tatum's Achilles and the 3-1 hole that they're into. I broke down their last matchup right here in this video, so check it out and talk to you in the next one. Peace out.